Well, it's always a great privilege to broadcast a match from the Estadio Azteca, and I'm delighted to be able to report conditions are absolutely perfect. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Mexico against England.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Here's how Mexico will begin the game.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
The England first 11. Jordan Pickford is the keeper. John Stones starts alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Phil Foden plays with Raheem Sterling out wide. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. And the contest begins. Sterling. Here's Chilwell. Well, it's impossible to escape the conclusion that Harry Kane is just a thorough professional. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him today?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Mount. An incisive pass. Not to be this time. Jimenez. And attempting the through ball. Well, you have to categorise that as a missed opportunity. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. He's very adept at protecting the ball. And it's gone over the line. Foden. Now Harry Kane. Phillips. Declan Rice. And winning it back. Good movement. Makes the move to the inside. In position, but pressure to cope with. Was an important piece of defending. Chilwell. Here's Mount. And he read it well. Jesus Gallardo. Herrera. Jesus Corona. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, nothing untoward happened. Can he give them the lead? And a squandered opportunity there. Maguire. Chilwell. Mount. Phil Foden now. Here's Mount. Foden. And now it's Phillips. Well, can they make one of these passes count? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Jimenez. Calvin Phillips. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Well, he's lost it. Good looking pass. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Calvin Phillips. Beautifully disguised ball. Cleared away. He takes aim. Superb block. Oh, good vision.
Well, England have controlled possession, as you can see, but it's been a frustrating performance from them so far. They just haven't had enough guile in the final third. It's all been a bit too predictable, which has to change if they want to win this one.
Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Mount. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
Mount. And take it away. Breaking at pace. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. And 1 minute of stoppage time. A real opening now. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Harry Kane, who has emerged as one of the leading striking talents in world football, but is he going to be a bit cross with himself based on what he's produced?
Well, he didn't contribute enough in that first half. I think he needs to work hard.
Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Harry Kane. Well, you can sense the threat is there. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Now can they counter clinically? Lozano. Well, able to close down the shot. Lozano. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that? Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Played over. Taking care of business defensively here. Lozano. Raul Jimenez. Jesus Corona. Raul Jimenez. Good defending. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Maguire. And Kane comes into the move. Good-looking attack, this. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, he's walking a fine line. No caution, though.
Well, the referee's made it quite clear, hasn't he? Next foul, and he will get a booking.
So making the substitution now. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, he tried to get it to dip right at the end of its flight.
Well, it's great technique. He strikes it so cleanly, but it just doesn't come down in time.
Luis Rodriguez. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Mount. And now it's Phillips. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now, perhaps a card is forthcoming. Well, not the first time he's been in trouble with the law in this game, and now it's a booking.
You're absolutely right. He's committed too many fouls. He deserves the yellow card for that.
Time for a change then. Well, not one, Stuart, that's going to live long in the memory.
Well, I think the manager might disagree, Derek. Any way you cut it, it's a wasted opportunity.
Henderson. And Mount. Chilwell, crossing opportunity. Henderson. Kane. Well, decent save there. Well, they're going for the short one. Kane, and using his body to good effect. Will this corner bear fruit for them? And now the delivery. Well, you have to categorise that as a missed opportunity. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Twenty minutes to go in this one.
Well, as you can see, England have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
Raúl Jimenez. Still alive and thumped away. Mount. Rice with it. Kane. Henderson. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Stones. Rice with it. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Saka. Into the centre from Walker. Poor touch, and they no longer have custody of the ball. Level pegging, but can they change that? And the cross is very much on. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Lozano. On to Jimenez. Raúl Jimenez. Chance missed. And the score sheet remains blank.
Well, in the dying embers now, I just wonder if we're going to see a goal here.
And they're making a change. Henderson, and he was at thought just then. How can they nudge in front late on here? Jesus Corona. And here's Rodriguez. The defender doing his job. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Kane. Kane. Oh, it might be. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Well, the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, did his job defensively. Bukayo Saka. Mount. And there's the referee's whistle. Still all square. Well, the ball rolling again here, the first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Jesus Corona, and that's an important intervention. Mount. Here's Chilwell. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Harry Kane. Henderson. Kane. Rashford! Oh, in it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Well, I have to say, he never looked like missing. He hits the ball so cleanly. That's a really good finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Jesus Corona. And here's Rodriguez. A creative look about this. Has eyes for goal! And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Declan Rice. Here's Mount. There could be trouble here. He's already been cautioned. And off he must go after that second yellow card, Stuart.
Well, he really has let his teammates down. He had to be more sensible there.
Rice. Decent position. The cut back. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Kane. And now Rashford. The first period of extra time is over. 15 minutes left. Maybe after that, penalties. We'll see. And so 15 more minutes. We're into the second period of extra time here. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Over the top towards Rashford. Can he play it in? Chilwell. Harry Kane waits. Not messing around with that clearance. Henderson. And he's broken free. Ball is loose. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending.
Well, that save has just about kept them in this. But they need to create chances of their own, and quickly, if they're to get a result here.
Nicely timed tackle. Declan Rice. Rashford. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. And possession given away. Mount. And return to Kane. This could finish it. In it goes. But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Luis Romo. Lozano now. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. Who can he pick out? Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.